I mean, there's no doubt that big businesses are making big commitments, regulations on the way, so we will see a huge economic trickle down, both from the banks and the businesses themselves. I think the opportunity for medium and smaller sized businesses is to benefit from that, but also to innovate as well. One of the great things about being a smaller business is the opportunity to move and be much more fleet of foot. So certainly ask those bigger businesses if you're in that supply chain for their help, but also be curious and look at the opportunities to innovate and change your model to take advantages of the new green economy for the future.
Look, I think small businesses who aren't necessarily in the green space are absolutely crucial to this transition. Everyone is going to eventually be part of this transition. I'm sure lots of small businesses are thinking, well, we want to be part of this, but how's government going to make it possible? And that's the work that we are engaged in, thinking about how we can work with small businesses, for example, to help with energy efficiency. Because, what's the biggest and most sensible investment government could be making in our country is energy efficiency. That cuts carbon emissions, it cuts our use of imported gas, for example, it can create jobs. So I think there's huge wins here for business and indeed the country as a whole in the transition to net zero, and that's what we want to work with business, particularly including small business, on in the future.
A lot of the talk around the trillions and the billions and the global capital flows forgets the roles of the SMEs. And there's been a lot of work done, quoting a NatWest survey, showing that companies with fewer than 250 employees are responsible for 50% of emissions in the UK, 43% I think of UK revenues as well. So we aren't going to get to net zero without the support of small and medium enterprises. And then British Business Bank did some work a few weeks ago as well that looked at only 11% of small and medium enterprises have actually accessed capital to support their net zero strategies. 22% have said they will do within the next 5 years, citing issues such as not only access to finance being a challenge, but actually access to skills, training, and really knowing where to start. The alphabet soup certainly doesn't help. And that's why I think we can all welcome the CBI sustainability community that Tony announced this morning it's very clear that we need to share knowledge and actually help each other. There's no playing book here. And so it's actually mentoring each other through this.